Hello friends, this is tutorial number 16 in this Java programming language tutorial series. In this tutorial we will talk about strings and operation that we can do with them, and let us create new class. We will use the same package. Will be class 03. We will create main method. Okay, and let me write some string. It will be string test equals, we will write something, for example, I am the king of the world. Yeah. Okay, semicolon at the end. And now we will see what operation we can do with this. Okay, for example, we want to see a length of the string. We can simply type, wait a second, the name of the string test, and we need a length. Here it is, and we will see how many characters we have in this string. Let me close class 0 to 2, we don't need it. Let's run it, and we have 26 characters. I will not count now, but I think that should be it. Okay, let me see what else we can do with strings. Let me see. Test. We can char it. Okay, we will see. For example, we will type 1. And let's print, and it will be, wait a second, this did not print anything, but I think the no, let me see, with number 0 it should be yes, it is. For example, if we type 2, would be A. Would be A. It depends, but it's like an array. It starts with 0. I 0 and space is 1, 2 is A, 3 is M. We will see it now, we will check it now, and we will run, and we should get M. Okay, let me comment this. We should see another more operations that we can do with strings. For example, system out print line test. We can starts with, it is a boolean, and we for example, we will type some character, or we can I will see if we can use a char. Let me, for example, S, but I think that we cannot use char, we need to use a string. Let me start with S, and it should be false. If we want to be true, because our string starts with I. Let me see if it case sensitive or not. It is false. We need to type uppercase, and it will be true. But let me see if we have starts with, but okay, it needs to be as it is case sensitive. It is case sensitive. Let me back. I don't want to delete it. Test dot starts with I. We forgot a string. Okay, it should be true. Okay, let us comment this. The same thing we can do with and with. We will type test ends with, and if we type lowercase d, it should be true because our string ends with d. If we, for example, type t, it is a false. We will write it true, and let's just comment this. Let's try something else. System out print line. What should be? We will try something else. Test. We will, for example, we want this complete string including this I to be in the lowercase. To lowercase, and we should get I is in starts and ends, all characters are in the lowercase. We should do the same thing we can do with uppercase. To uppercase, okay, and we should get okay, we have our string in the lowercase and we have our string in the uppercase. Okay, let's comment this. You can do many things with strings. As you can see, there are a lot of things that you can do and you can practice, but I will try to explain a couple of them. We, for example, can substring. Let a second. Substring, we will type, we need the index. For example, let me start with 0, and nothing happens, so let's try it with 1. Okay, as you can see, we don't have I. And let me try, for example, if we try with 3. Let me save this. Let me try run it. Okay. Now you can see we don't have excluded this part. For example, if we can substring 7. Substring is, for example, we need, for example, if it is 7, we are cutting 7 characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and start with with E. If we want to, for example, substring and this E2, or we want to start with the king, it now should be start, but space is included, of course. And I hope that you understand. The next thing that we can do is we will try to replace. Test dot replace. For example, we need to put the old character. Let me see. We can use O, for example. Let me type O, and for example, substitution will be F. It doesn't have any sense, but we will type this to show you. And we expect that instead of O will appear F, and it is. As you can see, we can substitute any character that we want. For example, we can substitute A with M. As you can see, I am the king of the world. We have A and it's replaced with M. Okay, for this is some of the operations that we can do, and one thing that we will do in the next tutorials, but I will let me show you this one test. For example, split, and we will type space. And if we print now, nothing happens. But let me try this. For example, string test1 equal test dot split, and let's try again. We'll be more lucky. We need to I think that we need to put an array. Okay. And we need, let me just comment this. And for example, we cannot, if we type to print again, system out print line, if we simply want to print test1, it will happen the same thing, and it happens because this is an array. And for example, if we type test1 of 0, we get I. And we will practice this a little more in the next tutorial. For this one, that would be all. And if you like this tutorial, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram. And in next tutorial we will talk, we will do some more complex things with, we will work with split string operations. We will see what can we do with it. Okay, thanks a lot, and see you in the next tutorial.